Alright, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube, let's get back to just another game, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, and we're about to head into our first roundtable discussion. Let's make our argument. School swimsuit, hall photo, vase photo, crime scene photo, girl E's crime scene photo. Interesting choice of things.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the
No
school
white noise?
to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside,
Sweet boo, she is a sweet
you need
girl.
to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was
Okay, I
she
think
able
I
to
see
get
what I
past
gotta
those
do
4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
You didn't play the fucking game. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room, I need to find the clue that will clarify that. I think I have it.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what
Speed
did
it
Girl
up.
E do?
She just
There's
broke
no
the
white
window
noise
and
to shoot.
escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Not
Plus,
that.
at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been
Not
there.
that.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Yeah, there we
that's
go.
wrong.
Break.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
It's pronounced vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
What?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Nagito explains it all.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Alright, now this none of you are going to get. I guarantee it. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
What is with your bowels? Do you just eat crap?
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The fish tank? Yeah, that's what I thought too. But it's not.
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always be able to destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something! I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Yes, Gundam has a skill that makes it so that you can one-shot white noise no matter what. Fish tank! Victims crime scene photos, school swimsuit,
A
blah
weapon
blah blah.
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If
Isn't it
it's
too
a weapon
small?
that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
An unconventional weapon. Apparently it appeared in the game, but
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
that's
I
it.
agree with that.
The murder weapon was the school swimsuit filled with gravel.
Got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
That's what the school
Just
swimsuit
as
was
I
missing.
thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Pat? What kind of bag?
Now see, here's the thing. Monokuma says that the weapon appeared in the game, but you never see the swimsuit. So that's kind of a lie.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Got beat by a bikini.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Subtle reference. That's not subtle at all. Yeah, I never thought of gravel inside the swimsuit, mostly because you never see the swimsuit. When I played through this the first time, like, I don't fucking get what they want me to do here. And then they're like, gravel inside the swimsuit, and I'm doing a search for it, and like, all over message boards at the time this game was released, people were like, how the fuck was I supposed to come up with that? That's kind of a jump in logic that really doesn't give you any grounding for. I don't know, maybe it's more explicit in the Japanese version, but in the English translation, like, there's no logic there. Subtle like a moose.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
Just get good.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
There is no going back. Murder was the only answer.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
Okay, creepy. Sometimes I choke my patients out, and then, well, there's nothing I can do but kill them.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day.
We're probably not gonna get to it because I'm not following her character path at all. And a lot of these character paths you do in basically, island mode, which we may actually look at, because island mode's interesting. But basically, it's heavily implied that Mikan enjoys being a nurse because her patients are at her mercy. Basically her patients can't fight back, and she actually enjoys that feeling. That's why she's a nurse, because otherwise she's bullied.
I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy! The only guy! Monokuma. No, Guy F.
I see! It should have been Guy F.
Yeah, like, she's been bullied and abused her whole life, and she became a nurse because she had to treat her own wounds, and then she got really good at it. And, she started figuring out that when people are weak, they can't bully her, so that's why she enjoyed being a nurse. She's a little bit twisted. In case you haven't noticed.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What?
Guy Fuyuhiko.
It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer.
That guy.
No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
You sound so sulky.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. That would be the metal bat.
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
Revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh shit!
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Hiyoko, never change. Actually, change a lot. Make your argument! Footprints, metal bat, trash can, shower room, iron barred window.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was squishing Mr. Ants all day!
Not no Mr. Ants! Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I know.
What are you saying, you four-eyed accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Bam! Footprints on the
that's
beach!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Wait till she finds out what Nagito did.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
No, those are little round blobs. The footprints on the beach clearly have a heel.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I didn't know that.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
You never heard of walks? She went for walkies.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
Man, the two shorties are mad at each other.
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
The shorties are no, that didn't work.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
You know, I don't want to be standing next to her because once I pull out this next piece of evidence, she's gonna punch me in the balls. Make an argument. Cover the balls. I think we all know what we're gonna be using here.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay. Hiyoko said she never saw Mahiru, but is that really true? Sin-colored hair? Who's got the sin-colored hair?
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't
Truly
go
healthy.
any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Nope, not there. Oh, the shorties? Yeah, I guess. Okay, so don't use it there.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
There we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's not try to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji!
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
Yes, the one you frisked her for, you weird pervert.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they do have similar hair color. I think Fuyuhiko's more of a sandy blonde. Got a little bit more brown in his hair. Also, hang on a second.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
We don't have a clock or anything. We're just kind of making this assumption. Zoom in on the JPEG.
So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Clearly, everyone met up at the beach house and had like freaky sex.
It's the truth. Deal
Shorty
with it.
sex! Shorty sex! Shorty sex orgy! We can make something out of that.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Shorty. Shorgy. There's something there.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
You sure cry easily.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
Ah, the mysteries of Hiyoko.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
Jesus, this is the most you've talked the entire fucking game. Holy shit.
There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko is hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection, which I think is the only time we do this in the entire game. Well, this was locked. She clearly couldn't put herself... Well, she might have put herself in the fridge. That might be why there are so many bottles there. She cleared out the fridge to make a hiding space for herself. But I think it's easier to say she was in the closet.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Hiyoko was stuck in the closet.
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Oh, it's a cute little gummy Monokuma. I think.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Good grief, you suck at lying.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
So, are you blind in your left eye, or what?
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
Aw, but I want to see the hamsters.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask?
Sailor Moon? Tuxedo Mask? Tuxedo Mask is a murderer! I knew it.
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever
Yeah,
was wearing that could be the real killer.
Yeah, that looks like Tuxedo Mask.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
And Fen Girl Activate.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
And there's the lie, body drag to lean against... Well, she doesn't know that... The only person who knows that, Mahiru died instantly are, like, the player and Mikon. Nobody else knows that. Remember. It's not in the autopsy.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Make an argument. Footprints, trash can, yellow gummy, killer, escape route, gummy bag.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
It looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your
Blocked by
chance
the
to
light.
kill Mahiru. And afterward, you
That's the
fled.
statement we need to use this evidence on.
By the body, so you were
Nothing else
forced to...
matters.
That's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you...
There's
Here's
no
the
doubt.
problem with the gummy.
You went to the beach house, right?
The
And
wrong
weren't you also
flavor.
hiding in the... So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
And break.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
No lemon.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Could have been mango.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap!
Hoisted by your own gummy.
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet!
Alright, make another argument. Footprints, gummy, window, gummy bag, autopsy report.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet!
Yeah, we might be.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
I see.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
Mahiru
What does that
left?
mean?
You don't know.
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we
needed
have
to
the evidence we need.
Boobs gone wild.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
Yeah, that won't work. I gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong. Yeah, no
We're not
one's
done with
supposed to use
Hiyoko
gum.
yet! There's still a huge piece!
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru for...
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
There
No,
we go.
that's wrong!
Right at the end. Break.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
So there you go. Now we've established that Mahiru died instantly.
I'm sorry.
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
You know, so does Fuyuhiko.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
To force the footprints.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Absolutely clean.
clean.
See? I told you I
For
wasn't
like
the killer!
the first time ever. Stinky girl. She got to stank.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me.
Alright. Shorty fight.
We haven't decided that yet.
Time to cross swords.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely
Ooh,
the killer!
he said the B word. He called her a bitch. Footprints, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, autopsy report.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuyuhiko is stubbornly insisting Hiyoko is the killer. If I don't counter all of his words, I'll be pushed back.
Mahiru didn't block, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
There we go. Alright, now we
If
advance.
Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside after she moved the body. She just washed it off in the shower.
Nope,
Allow me
that's
to
wrong.
cut through those words.
Great. And now we're starting to get a taste of how you...
Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Now we're starting to get to how you have to counter all the statements. And you're going to start having fewer and fewer strikes to do it with. And this is where it's going to be really annoying.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
What the hell have you been doing?
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Hiyoko took her clothes off before committing murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself. Her clothes fused to her body. She wasn't wearing clothes at all! Ew. She can't get dressed by herself because she wears that stupid kimono that she can't tie.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko.
Ha ha ha.
Hiyoko mentioned this
Ha
before.
Nick. Ha ha ha. I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Oh yeah, Fuyuhiko wasn't there for that.
I didn't smell.
And it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
He would have shot you many times with many bullets.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Another obvious reference.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Uh-oh.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Alright, well that's an alibi. Unless they're both in on it!
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve.
He's gonna get his ass kicked and he's not gonna enjoy it.
All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Death by snoo snoo?
That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
How the hell did you wear this if you didn't know how? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Because you're kind of a bitch?
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hiyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf!
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious? Could it be, does he actually have something else in mind? You know what? We're gonna have to find out next time, because this is actually the first opportunity I see to take a decent break. And I need to use the bathroom. So, YouTube, thank you so much for coming out and joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. And you guys get to see what happens tomorrow. Twitch, we're taking a 5-minute break because I have to pee. Be right back.